Hello, Aries, and welcome to your April 17th through the 23rd weekly reading. Aries, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Feel free to check your moon and rising signs also to see if there's more information in those readings for you. Aries, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rudi, and I welcome you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully you get some answers or get some advice or get some guidance from this reading. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your trust, your support, your shares, and all your subscribes and your comments. I appreciate knowing that there's somebody on the other side of the camera. It really helps to connect. So thank you all so very much. All right, Aries, let us see what we have going on for you for the week of April 17th through the 23rd. Weekly reading. Let's see what we have for Aries. We have the Hermit. We start right off with the Hermit. Card of Virgo. Card of going inward. Kind of learning your lessons or contemplate what you've learned. I see that with the Hermit. A lot of times, bottom of the deck, Aries, we have Page of Cups. Page of Cups talks about, could be new advice coming in from somebody that you didn't expect. You could be hearing from somebody that you hadn't heard from in a while. There could be some surprise, you know, somebody could reach out and call you or text you or email you or whatever. You could hear some correspondence from somebody that you didn't expect to hear from. You can also be tapping into your imagination a little bit deeper. You could be maybe going back to something artsy or something creative that you used to do, that you find solace in, that you find kind of this feeling where you could just go inward in it, really almost like a meditative state. That's a possibility too. But there could be some communication that you haven't heard from somebody in a while going on. We have you. There you are, Aries. You're right under it. And, you know, it talks about how strong you are and what a leader you are, and really sure-footed of yourself and sure of yourself. You're sure of yourself, and you're trying to figure out maybe what direction you're going in. You know, it's been a hard road. It's been a hard road, but it's paid off. You've had a lot of beauty, and you've had a lot of success, and you've had a lot of income, a lot of abundance, but it's been a hard road. It's not been easy for you. But there could be something coming in. If you applied for something or sent out for something, you could hear a correspondence back, or it could be somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time. It could be a surprise like that, you know, like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard from you in forever. Somebody's back in town or something like that. All right, we have the beautiful the Hermit card, right? Going inward. I feel like this is taking your lessons you've learned thus far, Aries. Taking lessons you've learned thus far and kind of really sitting with them, kind of really feeling them, kind of really seeing what lessons they are or were or need to be for you, and how you can best utilize it to maybe help others, to maybe be that light, you know, to show others, hey, I've been here, I've done that, I know how you feel, let me help you, or try this or do that, or exercise, or, you know, whatever's worked for you. I find this really interesting because he's holding his staff, which again, he's the Hermit. And then you have the Three of Wands here holding staffs. I just find that interesting. But it's like, I see him kind of looking down on his life, like contemplative, like this is what I've done so far, or this is what I want to do, or how can I go about doing this, or how can I go about, what's the best course of action, what's the best road to take, you know, what you've done, what you haven't done. Hermit is a card of Virgo. I think I said that earlier. You have the Three of Wands. This is you, Aries, in all your glory. You have the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is making your mind up on something. It's almost like you're contemplating. It could be a move. It could be a change. It could be a shift in energy. You're contemplating something. And you have this energy of you know, moving ahead. It could have something to do with this. If you put a resume out, or if you put something out to change, you could be hearing something back, or you could be waiting to hear something back. I find it interesting. Of course, the Hermit has shoes on. He's on snow, but this one's grounded on the earth. It's interesting. It's like whatever this is, you're sure of it. Whatever this is, you are, it's like a sure bet, or sure, a move in the right direction. You're sure of it, is what I keep hearing. And then we have the Nine of Cups, and this talks about wishes fulfilled. Oops, I just dropped my box. This talks about wishes fulfilled. I always see this as trophies. I always see this as kind of like if you know, the Hermit's looking down going, wow, I've done this and this and this and this and this and this, kind of contemplating it. Maybe, what did I learn when I did this? What did I learn from this? Or who did I learn this from? Or whatever, you know what I mean? Kind of overview of your life, taking stock of it. You're proud of what you've done thus far. You are, and not in a boastful way, but you're happy. You've come, you know, you've done a lot, and you should be proud. You've, again, put in the hard work. It hasn't been an easy road, and you've done this being your own person, I feel, too. It's like that Frank Sinatra song, you've done it your way. And you're not done by no means. I just feel there's a change in the course. There's a change in direction. There's a change in how you're doing something, or how you're wanting to do something, or you could maybe even be travel. There could be some travel, but whatever it is, you could maybe take a different position at work or something like that. There's growth here. There's learning here. And it's, again, something else to add to your stash, right? But the Nine of Cups is a beautiful card of pretty much wishes fulfilled, about contentment where you are. You can be emotionally content as far as work goes. You can be emotionally content as far as a relationship goes. Even if you're not in one, you can be emotionally content. And, you know, just whatever happens energy. All right, let's pull one more card for you. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Beautiful week. I just think with that Hermit energy is what you're coming out of from the week, probably the weekend, coming into the week. And it could, this is subconscious, so this is maybe something on the back burner, something you're thinking about, or it could be one of those rare things where it's like, I was just thinking of so-and-so and they called me, kind of that energy too. All right. One more card for Aries. April 17th through the 23rd already. Can you believe it? We have Stuck in the Mud. That could be, go really good with that Hermit card. Happy birthday to all you who are still celebrating. Aries, by the way. Stuck in the Mud. Again, I feel like, and I'll read out of the book on this, but I almost feel like sometimes we have to be stuck. Sometimes we have to be held in order to slow down, in order to maybe learn the lessons we need to learn. Also, is kind of what I feel. But we will see. This says, you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder in your life. Being stuck in the mud sometimes is the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you will need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Could be where that card comes in. Struggling will only get you in even muddier places. And you know, if you're doing something for a while and things aren't just working out for you, take a break. Take a break. If you're building a model airplane, or you're trying to make a puzzle or something, or, you know, even in work, or if you're a creative person, even if you're creating, take a break. Now is the time to move forward, but now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. And I see this too, because the 3 is a waiting card. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for something you put out there to happen. You're waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for the, you know, resume to come in. You're waiting for something. So in the meantime, contemplate you know, think about how you've got to this point, and then, you know, see all your accomplishments, see all the things you've done. Really give your life a good overview, give your life a good once over. And again, you could be hearing from somebody. You're doing this your own way, and it's been a hard road. But again, with this beautiful, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. And the Knight of Cups, great abundance, financially and emotionally. And it's sometimes you have to stop to appreciate it, to see it. All right, Aries, good luck to you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up or give me a comment. I'd appreciate that. I love hearing from you guys. As always, until next week, be blessed. Bye for now.